When the Canon EOS R3 was introduced in 2021, it was clear from the beginning that Canon was not trying to create another specification-driven flagship just to compete on paper. Instead, the camera was designed with a very specific purpose in mind, to serve professionals who needed absolute reliability in fast, unpredictable environments. Sports photographers, wildlife specialists, and photojournalists had long relied on Canon's 1D series DSLRs, and the EOS R3 felt like a carefully planned transition into the mirrorless era without losing that rugged professional DNA. From its physical design to its internal architecture, the camera communicated a sense of purpose. It was not built to impress with flashy marketing claims, but to perform consistently under pressure. The grip felt deep and secure, the weight distribution was carefully balanced, and the overall handling experience made it clear that this was a tool designed for long working hours in demanding conditions. Now, several years after its release, attention within the photography community is naturally shifting toward what comes next. That conversation has increasingly centered around the Canon EOS R3 Mark II. As the industry continues to evolve at a rapid pace, even the most capable cameras eventually face pressure from newer technologies and shifting expectations. The EOS R3 has had a strong and successful run, but in a market defined by constant innovation, 4 years is a significant amount of time. During this period, mirrorless technology has advanced considerably, and competitors have introduced new approaches that have redefined expectations for speed, autofocus intelligence, and sensor design. One of the reasons the Canon EOS R3 Mark II is becoming such a widely discussed topic is the natural timing within Canon's product cycle. Historically, Canon has aligned major updates to its professional camera lineup with major global sporting events. These events provide not only a global stage for showcasing new technology but also a real-world testing environment where performance is pushed to its limits. With another Olympic cycle approaching, speculation around a new generation of Canon professional cameras has become more intense. In this context, the idea of a Canon EOS R3 Mark II feels both logical and strategically timed, even though Canon has not officially confirmed its development. The competitive landscape has also changed significantly since the original EOS R3 was launched. Sony, for example, has continued to push forward in sensor innovation, including global shutter technology that aims to eliminate rolling shutter distortion entirely. This development has had a noticeable impact on the expectations of professional photographers who work in fast-paced environments. At the same time, Nikon has refined its stacked sensor systems, improving readout speeds and enhancing overall responsiveness in its flagship models. Canon itself has introduced the EOS R1, a new top-tier flagship that represents the highest level of imaging technology currently available in its lineup. With all of these advancements taking place simultaneously, it is only natural that attention is now turning toward where the EOS R3 series fits within this evolving ecosystem. This leads to one of the most important questions surrounding the Canon EOS R3 Mark II: what role will it actually play within Canon's lineup? The EOS R3 has always occupied a very specific position. It was never intended to be the absolute top-of-the-line flagship in terms of specifications, but rather a highly specialized tool optimized for speed, reliability, and real-world usability. It sits in a unique space between flagship performance and practical professional handling. Because of this, the Canon EOS R3 Mark II is not expected to radically redefine the category or attempt to replace the EOS R1. Instead, expectations suggest a more focused and deliberate evolution of the existing concept. The sensor system is likely to remain one of the most important areas of development in the Canon EOS R3 Mark II. The original EOS R3 uses a 24-megapixel stack CMOS sensor, and that choice was intentional from the beginning. Rather than prioritizing high resolution, Canon focused on achieving extremely fast readout speeds, minimizing rolling shutter effects, and ensuring consistent performance in high-speed shooting scenarios. This design philosophy reflects the needs of professionals who often value speed and reliability over sheer pixel count. For the Canon EOS R3 Mark II, many expect Canon to continue along this path rather than dramatically increasing resolution. In high-performance sports and wildlife photography, excessive resolution can sometimes introduce challenges such as larger file sizes, slower processing, and reduced buffer efficiency. Instead of focusing on higher megapixels, there is growing speculation that Canon may explore more advanced sensor technologies, possibly including developments that bring performance closer to global shutter-like behavior. While true global shutter implementation remains complex, even partial improvements in readout speed and distortion control would have a significant impact on real-world usability. One of the major challenges in modern sports photography is dealing with artificial lighting in stadiums and arenas, where LED systems can cause banding or flickering issues. Fast-moving subjects can also produce distortions when captured with traditional electronic shutters. If the Canon EOS R3 Mark II can reduce or eliminate these issues, it would immediately improve its value in professional environments where accuracy and reliability are essential. Low light performance is another area where expectations remain high. The original EOS R3 already built a strong reputation for its ability to produce clean images at high ISO levels, even beyond ISO 12800. This capability made it especially useful for indoor sports, night events, and wildlife photography in challenging lighting conditions. With the Canon EOS R3 Mark II, professionals will expect this performance to be maintained or even improved. In many cases, moderate resolution combined with strong sensor design helps maintain better noise control and more stable image quality at high sensitivities. This balance between resolution and sensitivity is a critical factor in professional workflow environments, where consistency often matters more than maximum detail. In the end, the Canon EOS R3 Mark II is not simply about specifications or incremental upgrades. It is about how well Canon can continue to serve professionals who depend on absolute reliability in the most demanding environments. Whether through improvements in sensor technology, autofocus intelligence, processing power, or video performance, the success of the Canon EOS R3 Mark II will ultimately be measured not in lab results, but in real-world performance. And that is where its true significance will be defined, in the hands of professionals who rely on it when every moment matters.